No, so there's a way down from the cliff from there. Sorry. Oh. Oh yeah, at the time of this recording, I've been having some good ideas for a video I could do. The problem is recording, well, the video half of it is not exactly possible for me right now. Because I need a laptop and a capture card in order to do it. Oh, cool, there's ammo. Yeah. I think it's a pretty good idea for the video, and I don't want to say too much about it just in case I ever actually get the means to record it, because if I get a good enough computer to actually run the game that I want to do, then I can just record it through here. Well, I'd need the better computer first, but no, you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah. It wouldn't be like a whole playthrough, well technically it would, but just condensed into one video.
No longer shall its mystical powers be diminished.
At last, yes! Desmond will die, and our long struggle will finally end the only way it could have, with me as the victor!
Across the astral plane for all those wise enough to accept it.
No, not astral knowledge, you simpleton. Psychic domination! And that still won't be possible until you destroy Desmond's jamming device!
No need to worry, enlightened one. We shall reconsecrate the mansion and remove the impurities disrupting your perfect guidance.
Yes, fine. Go destroy the house and its impurities. Just stop that jammer and I'll be free of you morons once and for all.
Yes, we shall be free of all limitations. Thank you, Master. We shall be the instrument of your mighty will. Hello? You are a fellow seeker of the higher planes, perhaps? What brings you here?
I just wanted to meet the tribal leader.
I may be the man who leads our physical affairs, but I cannot claim true wisdom. I take my orders from a higher master. Whether it be how to explore higher planes, or the decision to remove the disruptive ghoul, all wisdom comes from the transcendent master.
You mean you're not really the one in charge of the tribe?
Would that I was so wise. No. True leadership of the tribe belongs to the higher mind of the enlightened one. Although his mind has moved beyond the need for flesh, his consciousness still returns here to guide our people. I merely interpret his wishes. He manifests here, high on a ledge in the great sea cave's well. Perhaps, if you are fortunate, he will choose to share his wisdom with you.
Hologram of a brain. Tell me about your tribe.
We are a family of dreamers, a band of astral explorers, and a church of the mind. In time, we will be free of the horrors of the base physical world. We will play amongst the pure thoughts of the universe.
How do you lead the tribe?
I know it may seem that I am a brave shepherd to my flock, but the truth is far more humble. I am nothing more than the largest fish in our school, as we swim through the astral seas, exploring, learning, and becoming one. But we are not swimming aimlessly. No, we have a beacon. The shining mind speaks to me in my meditations and guides us always.
Why did you attack the mansion?
We take no pleasure in violence. Our goal was merely to remove the ghoul. His presence is an offense to the Transcendent Master's astral dominion. I cannot claim to understand the exact reasons that the mansion's resident caused such disruption, however. To understand fully, ask the Master.
Alright, I'll go talk to him then.
Yes, commune with him while I see to my tribe. There is much to be done.
So you're the mouse that was scurrying around here? Not much to look at, but at least you're not drooling all over yourself. I can work with that. Now then, perhaps you can be more useful than that simpering spiritualist and his tribe of idiots.
What the hell are you?
What you are interacting with is merely a holographic projection, and a rather clumsy one at that, but it's all I can manage at the moment. As for myself, you gaze upon one of America's greatest minds, preserved through the miracles of science. Much more elegant than shambling on as some rotting corpse for all eternity, don't you agree?
How did you come to lead this tribe?
Jackson believes me to be some kind of god. You'd think that would be good, but his interpretations of my commands leave something to be desired. Regardless, I trust you can be more effective than he has been. I need your help on an important task. There's a troublesome ghoul who lives in Calvert Mansion. I need him destroyed and his jamming device neutralized immediately.
What have you got against the ghoul?
More than you could possibly imagine with your squishy pink mind. But the only pressing matter at the moment is a device in his possession. He has a jammer that limits my projection range to this pathetic cave. Remove that, and I can extend my reach so much further. Killing Desmond would be a nice plus, but I'm sure we can get around to that later.
What do you know about Desmond?
Desmond. That bag of bones and bile will pay dearly for his trespasses. Were it not for his interference, I would still have a body. Still, its absence has only honed my brilliance, so perhaps I owe him my thanks. An appreciation I'll show in the form of a quick and messy death.
Did you tell the tribals to attack the mansion?
Of course I did, but that moron thought it was one of his adult visions. The real goal was to destroy the ghoul's jamming device. Honestly, those fools aren't worth the meat they're made of. A minion that can't follow directions is no use at all.
Alright, gotta go.
Yes, away with you!
Oh yeah, the cemetery. If we came in here without the ghoul mask on, all these boys would be hostile. And given that at least two of them are Reavers, yeah, that would not be fun. Yeah, the look of the feral ghoul is kind of, oh god, what's a good word? Ooh, I can't think of a good word.
I knew it. I knew that little bastard was behind all this. After all these years, he stuck his head out, and this is my chance to cut it off. Figuratively speaking, of course.
So who is this brain thing anyway?
Him. I should have known. My old rival, so close to his family home. Only he would be so stupid. He was once a man, Professor Calvert. The Calverts owned half of Maryland, back when there was a Maryland to own. Members of the Calvert family were influential all over the world. They practically owned a deed to the US government. In their best days, there were no less than 3 Calvert family senators, 7 members of the House, and 2 governors. They even had a top candidate for president, until that scandal with the dog forced them to drop out of the race. I was particularly proud of that one.
That's... okay. So you know this guy. What's going on here?
Calvert is my old rival. Centuries we've played this game. I knew he'd be stupid enough to hide so close to his family home. It's not a matter of hate. It's a matter of destiny. He is my enemy, and I do not suffer any bastard who opposes me to live. I knew he was here, and it is my intent to find him and call down a righteous fucking hammer on his head. Figurative, I mean. His head.
So what do you need me to do now?
Of course I fucking want you to do something else. You don't expect me to trot around this mud hole myself, do you?
Right, you mean we get it.
You're goddamn right I am. Now let's get on with the work, shall we?
Alright, so what do you want me to do?
So, those half-wits are getting messages from the professor, right? So he's off somewhere, broadcasting to him. But without those buggers to do things for him, he can't do much for himself. So, we cut off his ability to talk to him, and he'll need to try harder. Maybe then I can find this squishy little worm and finish him off for good.
So what's the plan?
If I know Professor Calvert, and I do, he's using a high-frequency cognitive sign broadcast. I have the perfect device to jam up his little talk box. All you need to do is take it to the highest point on the shore and install it. Easy, right?
The Ferris wheel by the docks, right?
Right. Attach it to the bottom car, then turn it on and spin the jammer to the top. No fucking problem. I'll watch from here and turn it on. Then we'll see where our little professor is. Now, go!
Alright. I think we're going to get an offer. Obviously, I think it's pretty obvious who I'm siding with here. Alright, just a heads up, Madame Panada sometimes disappears.
Oh, it is good to... Of course, I learned many tricks from my father. I knew that's why you came to me.
Alright, as I was saying, Madame Panada can sometimes disappear here. When the shooting starts, she has a tendency to just glitch into the walls. I think for the most part she'll be safe, but we won't have access to her. When did I pick up a ritual knife? Oh, no, wait, never mind. I think I know when. Yeah, seems about right. Yeah, seems about right.
It is I, Professor Calvert. Don't bother looking around. I'm in your mind. But aren't you Desmond's faithful little employee? Coming to gum up my work, are we? Well, I have a better idea. How about instead of playing his game, you destroy that nasty little device? Deposit it in the nearby trash compactor and we will never have to worry about it again. I assure you that the gratitude of Professor Calvert is worth a great deal more than that of a washed-up old limey.
Yeah, I don't exactly know how he was able to communicate with us. But I have a good reason for going against him. From what I remember from my evil playthroughs where I've done this DLC, he's a backstabbing bitch. So, naturally, with that foresight,
You fool! What have you done? You will pay for this. Pay! No one betrays me. Do you understand? You will suffer for this.
There you are!
You I'm coming for you.
You will feed the punga.
I could have sworn that there were more. Ah, there you are. You know what? Oh, wrong key. I normally wouldn't do this. I just want...
Return to dust.
I just want to ensure that they can't, that they can't get to me. Alright, one sec. Well, it's good to know that we had enough collisions there for the tribals would spawn. Anyway, yeah, we'll finish this portion of the DLC, and then before we head back to the Capital Wasteland to finish up that side quest, we'll stop by Haley's Hardware for repairs. Oh yeah, because of the power armor I'm carrying. Right, of course. Actually, the one cool thing about this is, this bit here. Because it kind of warps the metal. But yeah, that's Calvert Manor gone, and the basement is now nothing but rubble. Okay, so... now we go talk to the ghoul. Oh, damn it.
That bastard. That bastard. He killed my pups. Nearly killed me. For what? He doesn't have the body to fucking do it himself, so he tried to blow me up. Me? Well, this ends today. Desmond Lockhart will finally win out. I know where he is. He overplayed his hand this time. You and me are going to walk in there and end this.
I'm really tired of being a pawn in this game, Desmond.
Well, that's good, since the game is almost done. He's in here, the little fuck, right under my nose the whole time. Hiding behind robots and machines. What a miserable life. Pathetic. He dies now.
Alright, I need some time to get ready.
I suggest you hurry your pretty self up. I'm sure the bastard's got some sort of escape plan.
Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly loot this place. We'll make a save here because I know what that loading screen bit meant. It means the game will crash soon. And then I will reload the game. Because then I'm going to close the game down and then put it back out. Alright, if this is at a good point where I could cut out footage, this will be an end of a part. Otherwise, there'll just be a transition effect into the next segment. So I'll find out when I actually get to editing this. Okay, this one worked. And welcome back. Loading into the save to the panic room seems to have not worked.
That bastard.
Yeah, okay. Tired of being a pawn. And let's do this.
Now that's more like it. Follow me. You're about to witness the end of an era.
Yeah, I'm just gonna loot this place quickly. Yeah, so my plan to reboot the game worked, but the save I made in here, it just was not loading. On recording, at least. I never actually attempted to load it without the recording. But luckily that quick save I made before coming in here. Yeah. Thank you, Foresight. And the fact that this is a very glitchy expansion.
Kill them. Kill them all. You deserved that.
Yeah, it took a couple tries to get the game loaded. And I also stepped away from the computer for a couple minutes. Now looking back to the footage, I've got about an hour and a half before I started having that problem, so I think I can either break that video up into 3 half-an-hour videos, or 2 45-minute videos, roughly. So right now this is either part 75 or it's 76. I have not decided yet. Although you'll be able to look at the thumbnail and, well, you'll obviously know. I just won't know until I actually edit. Yeah, when I said this would... I don't know if I actually said if I only had like 2 or 3 recording sessions left. But might wind up being 2 or 3 anyway. But yeah, everything should be stable enough now, long enough for us to finish the DLC, the main story of it, then finish the stuff with the Dunwich building, and then of course start the setup for the next expansion.
Destroy Desmond!
Okay. Okay. Ah, this is the senator's brother we're dealing with. Actually, fun fact, you can actually betray Desmond at the Ferris wheel, and he'll give you a second chance here. At least, I think he will.
Damn it.
There you go. You're trying to hide.
I think he is essentially a temporary companion, but only for this bit. Which is fine by me.
I'm afraid I'm quite good at killing things. You may want to learn. I'll miss you.
Yeah, I recently learned that apparently Switzerland has over 300,000 fallout shelters. Like enough for over more than 100% of the population. Like, I'm amazed. I knew they had plenty of bunkers, but I didn't know they had enough for the entire population.
Are you?
Yeah, hold on. Some repairs. Up, lower what's in my inventory? That's what inventory I meant.
Fight through this place. At last, we found you. Attack!
Come over here, girl. Let's talk. How dare you violate my inner sanctum? I demand that you exterminate Desmond at once!
Fun fact. Regardless of if you help him, he will betray you. Just straight up, he will betray you. Which is why I helped with Desmond, because for as much of a prick as he is, he does at the very least play straight with you, for the most part. And of course, once you're done, he's just like, I'm heading off, you go do your own thing. Anyway, why would I do that?
He is my enemy, and you will be rewarded!
What is with you two anyway?
This is a rivalry that has lasted for centuries! You cannot possibly understand with your tiny, meaty brain! Creatures of great power must collide! It is inevitable! Destroy Desmond! Help me to end this and I will give you a reward beyond your imagination!
Nah, I think I'll just kill you.
Then you shall die along with him! No! How could it be?
Wow, that was quick.
At last, the world is rid of that sniveling, disgusting, arrogant brain. Think of it. Everything he learned, everything he had, it's all here, and it's all mine. Mine.
What's so great about his stuff?
Moron. You cannot possibly comprehend what this is worth. I've been battling with Calvert for over 200 years, and now at last, I am the victor. And now, 200 years of technology, knowledge, and research that he stole from me. Every time he beat me, it doesn't matter now.
So where's my cut?
You're free to take whatever you find in this disgusting place. What I came for is of no interest to you. Enjoy your spoils. I don't think our paths will ever cross again. And I think we can both thank Christ and say hallelujah for that. I'm busy.
What are you doing down here?
I'm pulling all the data that I can from Calvert's computers. Everything the little bastard gathered is here. And then, when I'm done, I'll leave this place to sink into the sea.
What will you do now that he's dead?
Now that we're rid of Calvert, I'll be heading north to pursue my next rival. There are only a few of us left now. The great game goes on. Sort of a... what's a word you'd understand? Microcosm? Yeah, it's a microcosm for the old world.
I gotta go.
Can I go back to work now?
I actually thought that we would encounter him in Fallout 4, but no. You don't encounter him, or any references to him. I'm not gonna bother heading back to the motel because, well, in between videos I can just go and grab the stuff. Like, toggle God mode on first and then just fast travel back with it. But I don't want to do that right now. So my plan is to just get whatever energy cells and scrap metal I can off of these protectrons, and then and just make my way back to the Duchess Gambit. Oh yeah. This is going to be a very interesting experience with the Duchess Gambit. Anyway, yeah, that's the microwave emitter. It's essentially like the Mesmetron from that you can pick up at Paradise Falls. Yeah. But yeah, siding with Desmond is just purely a practical choice. He doesn't care about you. But he's not gonna outright betray you, stab you in the back. Do I want to go grab some stuff from here? Nah. Just pop by Haley's Hardware quickly, just do some repairs.